Well, good evening, everybody. I know I normally record in the morning, and I did record in the morning, but then I listened to it and I thought, I didn't have a lot to say, so I'm deleting that recording. I'm doing a new one. I just got back from a concert that my great niece was in at the local high school here. It was the whole music department did this Christmas concert. It was just absolutely awesome. Several bands, orchestras, and the choirs all came together and they just did this seamless concert. It was wonderful. So, anyway, my day didn't go anything the way I thought it was going to go. First of all, it started out bad. Last night, my son, my youngest son, had asked me if he could borrow my car to go down to Lima, where he, the town where he was from, to pick up a bed that he had bought. So I said yes, but you need to replace the gas in my car. And I said, and anything else? Oh, what happened? There we go. Anything else needs replacing? You got to do that too. So I was in bed by the time he brought the car back. And after I walked the dog this morning, I went out and started the car because it was cold. It's still cold. My fuel light was on. No gas in the car. I had no heat in my car because my coolant had run out and he did not replace it. Um, yeah, that's how my morning started out. So, because of that, I ran out of here early because I knew I had to get gas before I went to work because I didn't have enough gas to make it to work. So, when I walk the dog in the morning, I have one pair of shoes I use to do that, and then I have my work shoes, which are real thick shoes, that are more comfortable for me to stand in. Well, I was at the gas station, got out, realized I never changed my shoes because I ran out so quickly. I didn't prepare breakfast last night before I went to bed, so didn't have anything for breakfast other than my coffee. I managed to get that fixed. I hadn't prepared anything for lunch, and in my mind, I was thinking I was going to or just go to Subway and get a salad. That's what I was thinking yesterday, anyway. And then when I realized I needed coolant, I thought, well, maybe I just better deal with the coolant when I'm on my lunch hour today, and worry about lunch later. Well, my sister came in the store and we decided to go out to lunch because she came in about just before I was ready to go to lunch. So, let me go back up a little bit. For my breakfast, which was my first snack, I had it in my locker at work. I had an orange and I had a pack of those peanut butter crackers, which I didn't realize were the reduced fat, but they were still 6 points. So that gave me for breakfast a total of 8 points because I counted my coffee. And then we went to Arby's for lunch, and I got the turkey club with a side salad. I didn't get the French fries, so I think that was 12 points. And I just got a Diet Coke with it, which I ended up hardly drinking because I found, I used to like Diet Coke and I used to like regular Coke. I'm not liking it too much anymore. So I only drank maybe a third, not even quite a third of a large Diet Coke at Arby's. So I think I tracked 12 points for that. I think that's what the app said. And then I came home and then I had I can show you. Let me show you right now what I had for dinner. For dinner, I'm having the rest of my ground turkey that I made last night. There's 3.5 ounces of ground turkey, and I threw in some salsa, a quarter or an eighth of a cup of the reduced fat Mexican blend cheese, which I believe is 1 point. 2 points for my turkey. I threw in some of my pumpkin and just mixed it all up. So it's 3 points for the turkey blend, whatever you want to call it. 0 for my green beans. 3-point dinner. Okay, so that was 3 points for my dinner. And then we went to this concert where we did have, a few candies and stuff. So I tracked the rest of my points for that. And ended up with 0 points for the day. I mean, 0 points left for the day. So I might have tracked up to 36 points for today. Well, here's the kicker. The last few days, I've had so many fit points. I swapped my fit points. I still have 42 fit points left. Of course, they'll reset tomorrow. But I racked up a lot of fit points this week just from walking at work and, walking around the pond here. So we'll see what the scale says tomorrow. Tomorrow's a new week. I have the day off tomorrow, so I have time to prepare, for the next few days. I am going to go grocery shopping tomorrow. So, I'm going to work on my menu probably a little bit tonight. And then, like I said, I'm going to go make my grocery list. I'm going to go grocery shopping in the morning. I am going out for dinner tomorrow night with a friend. We're going to Max and Irma's. So I don't know if Max and Irma's is in the app. I'll have to look. I don't know if that's a local restaurant or if it's a big chain. So I'll look in the app, tonight and kind of plan for that for tomorrow. So overall, I'm feeling a little bit better about the whole green plan, which, like I said, I've done this green plan before and I was really successful on it. I was looking up, though, in my Facebook memories, how that pops up, that in 2015 was when I was considering going back to Weight Watchers. Now, remember, I started in earnest on January 1st, 2016. But I had contacted a friend about the new Smart Points, which I believe is like the green plan now. So it wasn't Points Plus, it was green plan. I was on Points Plus before and did pretty well with that. But what is the green plan now, I think, is the old Smart Points plan. So I thought, okay, that's what I'm doing. But it just kind of brought back the memory that, yeah, it was like almost 3 years ago that I started this Weight Watchers program. Well, no, almost 4 years ago now, because it's almost 2020. So, but that's the plan I was on. That's what sparked my memory. So I still have that reminder set in my phone of what my weight was on January 1st, 2016. So I can kind of look at that. And I'm going to start putting together a picture collage of what I looked like when I started and maybe the weight loss journey in pictures up until now, and then continue to take a picture maybe once every couple months of my progress, because I think sometimes day to day it's hard for us to see, but when I look back at some of my pictures, I'm thinking, wow. Yeah, I got to tell you, people that I haven't seen for a while come into the store. Another couple people came in the other day and said this to me, that, wow, you look so good. We didn't hardly recognize you. And I'm thinking, wow, I must have really looked like shit before. People are just saying, we hardly recognize you. You look so good. So I'm not sure how to take this anymore. So anyway, I had a pretty decent day today. And like I said, I'm off tomorrow, so I have time to do some planning. And I don't know if I told you this in another video or not, but when I was in Idaho, I had ordered from Amazon some meal prep containers that seemed to work out pretty well for me. I left them out there with my daughter, and she still uses them, and they're reusable. But I think they only had two slots in them. I'm thinking I'm going to look to see if I can find one that has 3 and order some of those to do some serious meal prepping. I think that will help me if something I can just pull out of the freezer, maybe not even for a full week, even just meal prep for like from one day off to the next day off. You know what I mean? Like if I have Monday off, I can meal prep for Tuesday and Wednesday. I usually have Thursdays off anymore. But whatever my next day off is, then I could, meal prep up until that point. And I think that will help, just pulling things out of the freezer, even my breakfasts. Because that yesterday when I had breakfast planned, and it was just so easy. I had it already made up. It was just so easy to pull it up. I wasn't rushed in the morning, and it worked out well. So I'm thinking about doing that. So all these plans I'm making for the next few months, especially the coming year, there's some changes that I want to make, weight-wise, emotionally, spiritually. There's just some things I'm looking forward to. And I'll be sharing that with you along the way. I just need to give it some thought. So anyway, that's going to wrap it up for me tonight. Like I said, I had a pretty good day on plan. I only showed you my dinner because that's all I recorded. So I didn't record my Arby's lunch. It would have been easy for me to order those fries, those curly fries or onion rings, but I didn't. And then like I said, I had those peanut butter and cheese crackers, which was my last packet of them, and that orange, which kind of got me through the morning. I do know that I need to eat a good breakfast because otherwise I'm just way too hungry. So that's it. Words of wisdom. I'm sitting here by the light of my Christmas trees. And I really just kind of love it. So the only thing missing is somebody to share it with. So my trees look pretty. Right now my couch is a mess with stuff I piled on there when I was cleaning. And tomorrow on my day off I'm going to finish cleaning my apartment and do my grocery shopping. So I do have a busy day tomorrow, but at least it'll be a leisurely busy day, and I don't have to stand on my feet for 8 hours tomorrow. So I'll have to do plenty of walking though to make up, to match what I've done the last few days. Today I had almost 14,000 steps. I don't know how many miles that was. Oh, sorry. Let me see if I can look at that on my Fitbit here. I had 7 floors. I got 12 out of 12 of my scheduled, where I hit at least 250 steps for the hour. For my miles, it was 5.68 miles that I walked today. And most of that was at the store. So people were nasty today, though. I got to tell you, the nasty people were out, which is unusual for a Wednesday, because normally Wednesday I get the really nice senior crowd coming in to spend their pension checks. But today it was different. I think it was because it was so cold. The seniors, I think, maybe were staying in because it's supposed to be a slightly warmer tomorrow, I think. But everybody's in such a hurry. Like, I don't have time for this. And some people were just downright nasty. So we had a couple thefts at the store, or attempted thefts at the store today. So, and then yesterday there was a theft where the police came in and had to escort somebody off the premises, and or out of the store anyway. I don't know what happened after that. But today they had to come because we had attempted thefts. It just, I don't know why people have to do that. So, oh, I just got a message from Fitbit. It says I was an overachiever, that I got almost 4,000 steps over my daily goal. Yay me. All right, I'm going to let you go, and I will talk to you tomorrow. I'll be able to record everything. I don't know about dinner because, like I said, we're going out for dinner. So, later. Have a great night.